I'm your dungeon master, I'm your guide, I'm your travel companion on this fun little journey.
I mean, I'm not the best at being subtle about it.
Trying is all we can do. I do not do stealth. I do not do it.
Kind of specialize in not being found.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience, a paranormal procedural cop drama where the crimes are always done by ghosts. I'm your dungeon master, Brittany Lee. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. We've been gone for a minute, and we've all forgotten how to do this show.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
sorry about that.
What's my character's name again?
You know what? I think we have to
his
start
name
over
was
from scratch. So, a couple announcements before we begin. If you want to see all of these things, you can go to linktr.ee/hhxp news. So the very fabulous podcast called Cult Classics that I am a co-host on has done our annual holiday event. Coltsmiths has run for the week of December 26th through January 1st, but now you can listen to all of them on any podcasting platform or the YouTube channel. And go ahead and listen to us create your next favorite holiday Hallmark movie. They're all very good. Jessica and I are only in one episode, so you get to hear the entire Pocket Podcast Network, which is really fun and really great. Not to also toot my own horn, but if you missed, you the viewer, the digital gallery archive is now available to view online. You can look at the whole thing in a digital format, which is not the intended experience. It is a new, exciting experience, and that will be up indefinitely. So that's very exciting. Also on the link tree is a link to Robin's art.
Oh,
just as a reminder that Robin does art. Robin's done the character art for the show and also just goes ham in the community Discord server.
There's been a lot of art lately.
There's a lot of art lately.
Join our server if you want to see all of Robin's crazy art.
Yeah, and speaking of the server, if you aren't joined on our community Discord server, there's a link in the regular link tree to join that, and I believe there's also a prompt in the Twitch commands as well. So be sure to check that out and join us on that, which is very exciting all around. So I think those are all the announcements I have for today. Anyone else have anything to say?
New seating.
New seating.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Whoa.
Wow.
We're going to
Robin?
see how this works out.
What?
What happened?
This might be a mistake, but I say that every time.
Yeah.
So
It'll be absolutely fine.
it'll be
Yep.
fine. I am not worried about it at all. So it'll be good.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's probably fine.
So let's get started, shall we?
I'd like to.
Begin. So here's the 411. It's been about a month since everything happened.
Well, us killing a guy?
Sure.
That
Yeah,
was-
it's been about a
gotcha.
month.
Just making sure.
And we find ourselves at the lair. There's the hangar is still there. A hangar which no longer is slimy or musty. There's been some collective cleaning efforts to get it less gross.
See, aren't you glad that we brought on those rock guys? Ooh.
It houses a buffed and polished scimitar, chrome glistening as you walk around it. The 9 of you that make up the bastards have unanimously decided to take over Dev's lair.
Woo.
There is a lot to be done to make this lair a home.
So, quick question.
Yes.
So we managed to clean up the scimitar so it doesn't look like shit anymore?
It doesn't look like shit anymore.
Awesome.
Thank God.
It's beautiful, it's
Fantastic.
buffed, it's shiny, it smells like lemon. It's really nice. You can see your reflection every time you walk past, like a funhouse mirror. And it gives some very interesting angles that you can find at least one person looking at any time.
Wow, that dev guy had literally no sense of fashion.
No
or,
sense
or
of
like
fashion or style.
Style, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Aesthetic.
he
aesthetic.
was a blob.
He was a blob.
Like, I don't think he wore clothes.
He only had eyes sometimes, so really,
yeah,
you
so
couldn't
like,
even,
what do
you
you
could only
need
see half the
glasses
time.
for?
and
Like,
it doesn't, yeah, it was really one of those things that, like, you know, could have been better. So, I say all of this, none of this really matters. as we find ourselves in the middle of a very heated game of dodgeball.
Ah!
Pearl,
That's about accurate, yeah.
Pearl, the
look
opposing team. The opposing team for you is Schmel, Guz, Quaid, and Cyrus.
God, I hope it's not Hieronymus. Oh my God.
Hieronymus is on your team. Blue team is Pearl, Hieronymus, Rax, and Flux.
Is it because we're blue?
Sure. It's also because I did initiative order, and that's where we're at. So
Right.
that's your opposing team. Who are you trying to hit?
Pearl. So my opposing team is Cyrus.
Quaid, Goose, Schmel. Yama is refereeing.
So
That
it's
makes
like
sense.
Cyrus
Fair.
and the Rock guys.
Cyrus and the rocks. No,
Wait.
not all the rocks, and Schmel.
So, like-
there's 2 rocks and Schmel.
All the strong guys are over there. Are you kidding me?
You're literally a robot.
Vrax is on your side. Vrax is on your team.
Okay.
All right.
We got Vrax.
And I have listed red team, blue team on the map for you, so you can also
Oh
reference
shit!
that.
Hold on.
Yeah. So you can see it without asking me 20 times.
Hey.
Where though? You
I
should
like
be
how
there.
we open up with dodgeball. This is great.
I just placed you on the map. You should all be on
Well,
the
the
map.
map's all black
The map
for
is
me.
black.
You didn't turn on
can't see
token
shit.
vision.
I don't know why that is.
Why are we playing dodgeball with
In the dark. We were playing dodgeball in the dark.
In the dark.
Those of us who don't have dark vision are
I don't quite know why that's the case, but
There we go.
There we
Hey,
go.
nice.
I've
There we
I've pressed a button and it
Hey.
seems to have worked.
You did great.
Magic of television.
I'm gonna try and blast Quaid.
Okay, great.
destroy him.
Quaid
gonna
it
kill
needs
him.
to roll. So the way that the dodgeball works is the DC is 10 plus your dex score, which is 11 for Quaid, which he got a 19. So whoosh,
Holy shit!
does a really
Oh my
cool little
God.
dodge.
That's amazing.
Does a matrix moment.
So, just quick question.
Yes.
Is this like normal gym class dodgeball where you're on both sides, or is this like some kind of Ender's Game 3D jumping around in space dodgeball?
I hope there's not. You're on the back court of the lair, so that's kind of all we've got. If you're climbing on things, that's on you. That's on you and your determination of the rules.
He's a shapeshifter. He can just like monkey.
Yeah, if he
like,
wants
his way
to
up.
monkey. If they want to monkey, they can monkey. I'm not going to stop them.
That makes sense.
Y'all get to decide what's cheating in this particular scenario.
We're pirates. Nothing's
You
cheating.
are
Yeah.
pirates. So, Pearl, here's the deal. As you whip the ball and it goes straight past, you think about how much you've been spending your time lately, which has been a lot of digging, lots and lots of digging into your new secret access backdoor into the Zalarian Research Network. You're doing this mostly when the crew is asleep, right? You don't need to sleep.
Nope.
Just kind of do a little bit of a slow power down if you need it. So that's your time. You sit and you sort through loads of useless data. You just find so much just unnecessary junk. And you're trying to find those single gems, those things that you can bring to the crew in the morning when everybody's awake. One such morning, you brought new information to the crew, a document titled Project IM. How does that go?
So it'd be early morning. You know, Yama's trying to make breakfast.
She's trying.
She's doing her best. She
Hang
makes
on.
a hell of a drink, though.
7.
God damn it. That's so Yama.
It's better.
That's better.
It's better. Cyrus's lessons are helping.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
They're biodegradable at least.
Yeah.
We can turn it into compost. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yes.
So, Pearl will just come in, just blurt it right out there because there's no tact to her. She doesn't
No.
care. She actually printed some papers.
Yeah.
And was like, I believe I found information that is a little troubling.
Such as what?
Well, one of the many projects that I found is called Project IM, where it appears as though they were trying to make, frankly, the best warrior they can.
Oh yeah, that sounds alright for Zalarians.
Which
Makes
in
sense.
itself is not too bad. However, 50 years ago, when they started this, the being that they were testing on escaped. And part of IM is extending their lives.
Right. How long ago did the Zalarians take over the Dorshan Empire?
It's been a minute.
It's been a long
It's been
time.
a while.
I thought it was pretty recent, so I'm just checking in.
It wasn't
Long
like
enough for
a-
the Space 60s to have come and gone.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long while ago, though. So the thing escaped, and they're trying to use this project to extend their own lives.
It's part of it, yes.
Okay.
They were on Marstag, and they had to evacuate immediately, which means that the lab is more than likely still there.
I mean, it's not exactly something we have to do immediately, but I wouldn't be opposed to checking it out.
If anything, it'll give us a better idea about what they're trying to do with all of these projects.
Could go drop by at least see if there is anything there.
And from what I can tell, it's completely abandoned. Overgrown swamps, mountain ranges, volcanic coastlines.
Oh,
that's about it.
swamps. God.
Love those.
No more swamps.
To be fair, it might be abandoned because that thing's still running around. So, abandoned is a bit iffy.
Well, we would have to take bets whether that being
Creature?
I'm giving 5 to 7 odds.
would stay on this one planet for 50 years.
Well, it depends if it has the ability to fly away or not.
If
I
it
don't
doesn't
know.
have a ship,
It didn't
then
have those kind of details. But it is a very large and very dangerous project that they were working on.
I mean, I'd be curious to give it a look. I'm always looking for more technology to add to my own.
And they had to leave it as is. It specifically said in their orders, so there's a pretty good chance we could actually find something.
would be good to check out, see if there's
Would we
any
have
info.
any idea how far away that place is from us?
Yeah.
Because I know we're both listed on here.
Yes, so you're both listed on there. You're in the same zone.
So we
so
are
you're like
on this
I
one.
think a planet
yeah,
or
here we
two
go.
away.
And this is the one that we need.
Yeah,
So are these like in order or something?
yeah, roughly.
I mean, we're in a different star system. So I don't know, like.
You wouldn't need to, I don't think, necessarily hyper jump
Okay.
because you're in the same zone.
Cool.
Did you say what the project was called? What was that again?
Project IM?
I am. Does that stand for something, or?
I don't know. It doesn't say. And they say the subject is S-147.
Everybody roll me history.
Let me see.
Damn, I never get good on the history.
Woo!
12.
12.
I think that's gonna be
Not enough, unfortunately.
What did I roll? My
12.
sheet won't move.
12.
Oh,
Great.
jeez.
Okay. Pearl, I'll give this one to you since you've been accessing all of the information straight into the brain.
God has spoken to me. Oh, wait, there isn't one.
There's
Not in
not.
this universe.
Not in this universe. So you may recall, Pearl specifically, Cyrus, you might remember parts of this, that when you first, about a month ago, first hacked into the entire system and you found some information, one of the first projects you found was Project IMSS.
Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna look back.
Yes, you do still have access to that file.
Yeah, it's in our.
It's in our
Gamecast
chat. Yep. So I am making the assumption here that Pearl has been info dumping a ton of things on everybody the entire month. So
makes it better.
Yeah,
there's a lot to remember. There's a lot to recall. But Pearl, you can make that connection for sure.
Oh yeah. I am going to assume that they're still attempting this project just under a slightly different name, given the original. I don't know what you call them, broadcasts, files.
There are more files
All the
right
files.
now.
Files that we received once we got here. They're trying to create an unstoppable warrior, which, whether that has anything to do with helping us or not, it's still bad for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I could say that. Although it doesn't seem to be aligned with them, given that they ran away from it.
But that was the first one. This is
Ah.
a different one. They added another S. That's the difference.
Right, okay. Any connection to the bioweapons program by any chance? Or is it just its own thing?
I believe it's its own.
Right, okay. Just thought I'd check in. Just out of curiosity.
So that is one morning that we find ourselves. And we're gonna skip ahead to Hieronymus, heads up. What you just said was gonna happen. Hieronymus, who are you aiming for?
Hieronymus is going to aim for. I really think that those big rock guys
Okay.
seem big and slow and
Goose
easy
or
to hit.
Quaid? Goose or Quaid?
We'll go for Quaid.
All right, Quaid.
Because Randy Quaid.
Get
All
wrecked,
right.
Quaid.
Quaid rolled an 8, which equals a 9, and he's trying to hit an 11.
So he dodged mine right into Hieronymus.
right into Hieronymus's. And so blue team gets a point. Ooh, that's a large.
It makes that distinct sound of a dodgeball hitting somebody's face.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a little slow there, Quaid. You need to get out of the way a little faster. It's called dodgeball, not get hit in the face ball.
Yeah, go and antagonize the people who are throwing things at us.
Hieronymus, as you're taunting Quaid, you've spent a majority of this game specifically transforming into the opposing team to distract them. So, Howard, this isn't the first time you've done this past month. So, what is the last time that you pranked a crew member?
Pranked a crew member.
Yeah,
Oh,
by doing a bit of a shift. By doing a bit of a shift.
Oh, jeez. I
Who
guess
is
it would.
in this scene with you?
I guess it would have to be the time that I walked into the coffee area and.
Oh no.
Hey there, Yama. I was hoping I could get you to cook me some of those delicious biscuits that you make.
I hate you.
I think that I probably could. I rolled a 13.
Oh, these are delightful. These are heavenly. I've never had anything so good. Gosh, I really am glad that we added you to the crew.
Well, thank you. I don't really feel like a pirate because, like, I said I wanted a pirate name, and then I was like, I don't know, that was scary with the big, and then I haven't really gone out with you guys for anything, so I feel like I'm not really contributing much to the whole.
Oh, no, you're a great contribution to the team. Not only do you make the delicious coffee that we all love so much, but you're a really good cook. I'd appreciate it if you'd start. No, really, you've gotten so much better.
Oh,
You've been
yeah,
improving a lot lately.
I've been trying, I've been practicing, and
Yes,
that's why the
son of a
garbage is
bitch.
really awful.
Perhaps you'd like to, just every day, if you wanted to just send some food down to my lab, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. In fact, if you bring it yourself, I'd love that.
I can try. I can try. We need like a food replicator fixed, I think, for this to be working at all. Do it.
The rage is so intense that I feel it. I'm not even flux right now.
The rage is so palpable. I can feel Ian shaking. Yeah, so that's the scene.
Aw, damn it.
I'm gonna end that there.
Yeah.
As fun as that is. So that there's a bit of a, let's say, levity that happens within the crew, specifically from Hieronymus. All right. So we're dodging. We're getting out of the way. Poof, poof, poof. Flux.
Jeez.
I've got
I
it.
wasn't ready.
He's out.
You gotta be ready. On your toes. Let's go. Help this experience. I throw
Flux
things
just looks
at you.
away for 1 second, gets
Pelted
beamed
in
in
the
back
face.
of the head.
Actually, what happens is you're not looking when your tentacles grabs it.
Oh.
And your tentacles seem to be very engaged in this game as much as you are. How are
Very
things,
spread out.
Very spread out. How are things different now that you've come back from the brink with a new spine
I
structure?
feel a lot more spry now. Now that I got new mechanical parts, I can move a little faster, and these damn things will actually listen to me for once. Oh, it's nice. Having a bunch of extra brains in your back is a little weird, so having the ability to control them is much nicer. So yeah, a little faster,
A little
quicker.
faster, a little quicker, a little more on the ball. Or catching the balls, as
Yeah.
it is. All right. And who are you throwing at?
I'm going to. I just, really want to say Hieronymus.
If we friendly fire, this entire game changes.
I think what's going to happen is Flux is going to sort of look another direction, and then as a ball flies two of the tentacles, just sort of wrap around it really quick. Just. And I'm going to turn and I'm going to look and see who's still in. And Quaid's out. I know that.
Quaid is still kicking. Everybody's. It's not 1 point out. It's
Oh.
It's 1 point to the other team.
Oh,
so
I see,
blue
I see.
team now has a point because
So
you
it's
hit
not
Quaid.
elimination dodgeball.
It's not elimination dodgeball because there's only 4 of you per team. It would be a very short session.
Yeah, I think he's going to look across and be like, "Hey, Cyrus, heads up!" And just really quickly spin, and the tentacles are going to go.
All right, roll me. Your DC is 10 plus your dex.
14.
Great, you catch it. Do you even move? Or you just kind of put a hand out. Just put a hand out.
Like palming a basketball,
Yeah.
just
Real easy for you. As you catch this ball, you're thinking back to another time you were hanging out with the crew. One night it occurred to you you've been traveling with the crew for a while, that it was about time for Bracerid. You've never been with a crew long enough to be able to celebrate. What does it look like to be able to share this with, and what is this, and share it with your friends?
This is a time where, you come together, talk, deal with the fact that despite the best and the worst of what happens to you, this is where you've ended up in life so far, and celebrate it. Usually celebrated with food, a lot of food, a lot of drinking, small games and stuff like that, but just generally talking and hanging out with everyone.
So how do you set this up for everybody?
So, wants to be a surprise.
Okay.
Want to be a surprise. So, for probably the few days, gonna do my best to sneak around.
Great. Okay, so I need everybody
Clang,
to roll
clang, clang.
to see if they
please roll stealth.
roll a stealth, and then I need everybody else to see if you notice.
Are we doing like
No.
a perception?
Great.
or-
Yeah.
Five.
Perception is fine.
16.
16. Mister, I don't do stealth.
14.
Oh no, sorry, it's a 6. I'm wearing my glasses. so it
Right.
doesn't
Of
matter.
course. Yes. Absolutely.
It's my ears. It doesn't matter. It's still a 5.
Great. So Pearl, you notice something is up, but you got 16. You got a 14. Yeah.
I got a 14.
Oh,
I got a
never
16.
mind. You think something is up, but you don't.
But I'm like,
yeah, you're like, it's fine.
it's just Cyrus.
It's just Cyrus. All
I
right.
got a 4.
Okay, great. You don't care at all.
Yeah, you're too busy being an asshole to notice.
So, Cyrus, you successfully sneak around. Are you putting up decorations? Are you...
Putting up decorations, but hiding them, setting up a kind of what to Cyrus would be a elaborate pulley system.
Of course.
Making
of
the
course.
food, but making it when everyone else is asleep.
Except for Pearl, but Pearl is
Well,
downloading.
except for Pearl.
Pearl's downloading data.
Fine.
And getting
The only
just
reason Pearl knows something is up is because Cyrus is thumping around upstairs while she's looking through stuff.
yeah. And just having everything put together, and then probably on the 3rd day makes an announcement. If everyone is not busy, would you mind coming down to the main area?
Are we in the lair? Are we on the
Probably in the lair.
I
semi-lair?
assume we're in the lair.
Okay,
Because
great.
now we don't have to just be floating
Nope.
aimlessly in space.
No, you do not. You have a lair now. Great.
Oh my god, we can move.
Yeah, you can move. You can have places to do stuff. Well, I can tell you that the rest of the NPCs will come down.
Oh, yeah. Pearl will come down.
I'll probably hit the little wall. I assume we just have a crackly intercom system. Be like, I'm kind of working on something. What do you need?
Just, if you wanted to come around, made something real quick, made dinner.
You never make dinner.
I made dinner this time.
Yama goes, I didn't do it.
Right, good. I just gotta put down a bunch of metal scraps and shit. And be like,
All the
"Alright."
tentacles are holding shit.
Yeah, I'm holding a dozen tools, and I'm like, okay. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Waits for everyone to go, and then he pulls, and streamers would come down from the ceiling.
Whoa.
And there would be plates of food everywhere, and the tables just lined around. and there'd be like a few chairs that he probably dragged out through and
Sure.
everything.
Sure.
And yeah, just snacks and different foods and stuff.
Pearl would
like-
be incredibly confused and immediately pull out her broom and start sweeping up all the shit that came on the floor. I was like, oh,
The confetti.
oh gosh.
Smells like what? Cyrus?
What is
What's-
going on?
What's this?
Well, this is a celebration that my people had, where we would get together and celebrate our pasts, everything that brought us here, and I've never really had anyone to celebrate it with, so I thought that I would put it together for all of you now.
I mean, how does the food look?
Cyrus made it. Cyrus
So
made
it's
it.
pretty
Fuck
good.
the fact that this is so sweet. How's that food?
I'm looking at this and I'm like, how do I respond to this shit?
Yeah. Hieronymus, who has already started eating, is like, the food is great. Oh, Cyrus, this is fantastic. We need more festivals with food. This is a brilliant idea.
Thank you. But is there something specifically we're supposed to talk about? Is there like a are we talking about stuff that's happened or
It's coming together and just appreciating both your past and where you come from and what brought you here.
Well, I was picked up from a train car, so that's what brought me here.
Pearl will just have like a.
Do you wish sometimes you were back on the train, or
Well,
are you
I
pretty
was
happy?
in the brig, so no. I was in prison, so no.
Pearl will have a big old like armful of the streamers, and she'll be like, "Is this trash part of it?"
Yeah, it is part of it, but thank you for
Just drop it.
Not even try to throw it anywhere.
Well, she doesn't know what it's for. She's like, I've never been to a party. What's this?
Yeah, I was a little confused about the bits of paper floating around and stuff.
Have
Here
you
you
never had
go.
a party?
No.
You've never had a party?
No?
What are parties for?
Oh.
Mm.
Have you had a party?
I've been
Would
to
you like
parties.
some
Okay.
colorful paper?
So, okay. So it's like, it's a way to feel happy, and you hang it up, or you let it fall down, or you wear it sometimes. I mean, not usually streamers, but
I'm gonna
like,
pick
if
up
you're
my ball of
it is-
streamers and just like
If
let
you're
it.
drunk enough, usually they end up on you.
It's decorative and supposed to be festive and
It's like
bright
festivity. So like with a, yes.
How does one get drunk?
I don't know if you can.
I mean, I could probably mess with some wires and do something, but I don't think we should.
Have you got a large magnet?
That might actually work.
Aren't her eyebrows magnets?
They're little ones.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
I think
little ones.
Otto took those. Though. He did.
Forgot about
Angry
that.
eye
Otto took my
I
eyebrows.
took your eyebrows.
Okay, wait. I need to come back to this. So, like, you've never done a party before.
Nope.
Okay. Do you know what a party is for?
I assume it's for an occasion of some sort.
Sometimes you can just party,
Sometimes it's just to have a good time.
have a good time.
Okay.
with people who you at least semi enjoy hanging
Yeah,
out with.
and you can play games where you make fun of each other.
yeah.
How does one party?
That happens
I'm
normally.
ready.
No,
To
it's like
party.
a game, and then sometimes you can. There's cards sometimes.
There's
This sounds complicated.
No, okay.
No.
Let's back up. So a party. The thing about a party is like
I have like a bowl of shrimp. and it's just like,
so you go to have a
well, you're in the same space.
yes.
That's the first thing, right? Step one, same spot.
You
And then step two is decorations, which these are
decorations.
amazing. Where did you find these?
well, there were some laying around in storage in a back, corner.
Oh.
I would not have thought Dev to be a guy who has streamers and confetti.
Well, he did
Aren't you
have
vegetarian?
paint and stuff, so I figured,
You made these?
well,
Cyrus made these.
Made what?
The decorations.
Oh,
wow.
they're
That's all.
lovely.
They're really good.
thanks.
For being in a spooky lair, like this is really good.
Oh, it's a little less spooky.
It's less
since we moved
spooky now,
in.
but like outside's really spooky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's the decoration part, and then so you're like celebrating like a whole like there's a festival involved, because like I just usually would be like I feel like hanging out, and then we would party. So that's usually like that was my. So I never did like a. So what's this like? Tell me more.
So, well, this party traditionally, you would talk about your ancestors, but also like all of the, events, both good and bad. It was, you respect what happened to bring you to the position you are in.
Do you remember when Flux almost died? That was crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is fun. We should party more often.
So we talk about the things that led us here.
Well,
Do we like go around the table?
I mean, I can be really fast about it. It's pretty quick, like, to summarize it all.
Well, I don't know if it needs to be a summary.
it doesn't have to be a summary. I mean, it's more to get together and be, thankful.
together, yeah.
Okay, thankful. Got it. That narrows it down.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're thankful that he didn't die?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
It was incredibly
Check.
traumatizing.
What? Really? Are you okay?
No,
I didn't know you could have trauma.
neither did I.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's a recent discovery. I'm still learning.
Oh.
Cyrus is gonna go pour people's drinks out.
Everybody's got a little glass of alcohol
It's like the beginning of the party where nobody's drunk yet. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, what do we talk
Dancing.
about?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody roll me a con. Everybody roll me a con.
Wait, what about, do I?
You can't.
I think
I could roll
I'm gonna
one.
drink a
It
lot.
won't do anything
Cyrus is
though.
gonna
Okay,
use
roll
his
at
mug.
disadvantage.
Cyrus
I
is
think
gonna
we
use
have
his
found our designated driver.
Yeah.
Cyrus is gonna use his mug. So
Oh,
damn my good constitution. 14.
14. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm
All right.
unfortunately quite hardy.
I decided to roll just for the shit of it, and I got
Yeah.
a 5.
How?
I'm gonna find that magnet.
I'm a wizard.
I know, but how does Pearl get drunk?
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. There's a magnet.
Eyebrows.
For sure.
Do I
How
just,
much
like- It's
like a
did you
horseshoe
get? Oh, you
magnet.
got 15.
Stick it to my
You're
head.
fine. Oh, great. So far, the only person drunk is Pearl. Fantastic. Which is really good. Actually, you know what? I don't
I want
have
to
enough
juggle.
character sheets. I'm just going to roll for every. Okay. All right. Cool. Rock Squad, Schmel, and Yama are wasted.
I'm gonna keep drinking.
Great. Great. Drink until you roll me under a 15.
oh lord.
Or like at least a 13.
Still with disadvantage?
Yeah.
I'm trying. There we go.
Okay. There's
There's
some buzz.
8.
There's some buzz for you.
Okay, so this is the party. So then let me go over a party with you again. So
Okay.
with step 1, you guys show up.
Yeah.
There's been parties where I haven't showed up, but I haven't been a party. I haven't been a party without me, So like that's step 1. And what's step 2 again?
Step 2 is the decorations.
Decorations. You're wearing them.
I have lots.
You have so many.
This looks good.
You are
Thank
a
you.
party. You are the party.
I am the party?
You're the party, Pearl.
Is that the answer to everything?
Yeah, Pearl's the party.
Pearl, yes. you
So
can be part.
so this is just what happens when a bunch of
Flux.
people.
I'm the party.
Congratulations.
Pearl's the party. Yeah.
So it's just an excuse for a bunch of people to get together, and then make things look messy, and then you
You drink
you
and
drink.
eat. Drink and eat. Drink and eat.
That,
And
yeah.
now we talk about our traumatic histories, because that's the part of the festival.
I grew up on an asteroid that
Yes.
is orbiting a dead star.
Oh, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Great. That got you here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look
Well, I
at
mean,
that.
I left.
You listen. Yeah, you left. Good
Yeah.
job.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
It was pretty hard.
Well, you did it. So,
Mm-hmm.
And then you picked up my train car, and that's how I got here.
That was pretty much right one from one to the other.
Yes,
No
sir.
in between.
Nothing in there.
Not like 3 years or whatever.
No. Wow. 3?
I don't remember.
Okay. Wow. That's what got me here. That's what.
I was working on things.
Now?
No, I was, and then you called me here,
Yeah.
and now I'm not gonna
You
be able
can
to
do
work
it
on it.
tomorrow. You
Yeah,
can do it
but
tomorrow.
We're gonna play games.
I wanted to make myself new eyes.
You can do it tomorrow.
We can do it
You can
tomorrow.
do it tomorrow.
So,
Maybe.
what's your traumatic history I got you here?
Well, I was. He's gonna check to see like how drunk everyone is first.
We're all
Hieronymus is
intently
sober,
listening.
and
To be fair, Hieronymus is also not listening. He is eating. He is stuffing his
he's
face.
having a good time.
He's expanding his stomach so he can fit more in it.
Yes, right.
Flux has one of those like beer mugs, but it's exclusively full of like whiskey.
God, fucking hell.
I just got a magnet here.
Yeah. Big magnet on your
I'm
head.
gonna do the thing where I like shift it a little bit to like change like the level of drunkenness.
Everybody else is wasted. Okay.
Wait,
Schmel's
wait.
out on the floor. Oh.
Okay, you're good.
Poor
You're
Schmel. He's
good?
like he's okay, but he's like all the way down on the floor. Like, I'm good. I'm good. So should all join me down here. I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Come down.
I thought this chair's comfortable.
Then you should come down. Come down.
No,
Come on.
I don't know.
Do you know what that floor used to be coated with?
They were in the kitchen. Probably.
I
eggs.
cleaned it very well.
Pearl's offended
Okay,
now.
I
I forgot. I was gonna make you like a cleaning thing, because you
That's
asked
so
for it,
sweet.
but I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm sorry.
we're just gonna spend the whole session doing that.
Right. So what's your trauma? Because
Give me your
it's the
trauma.
trauma holiday, right? So we talk about the things that are bad.
Talk about the things that are bad.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this voice when I'm drunk.
Well,
What voice?
It's just not important.
if you want to know, when I was younger, I left with some of my people to try to help the Zolarians, and
Oh shit. Those guys are rad.
they are. And instead of helping them, they ended up experimenting on me and my people, and most of us died. And they
Oh,
destroyed
shit.
our planet right in front of us.
They also experimented on me and some of my people I know. That's pretty much the same.
Pearl.
Is that why you're missing your leg?
No,
Oh.
well, I'm missing my leg because of something I did, but it backfired because of something they did, so.
Did you try and use one of Flux's weapons?
What, as a leg?
No, that's why he's missing his leg. You get it? It was a joke. I'm still not good
I
at
think
jokes.
I missed it.
No.
Hieronymus, what about you?
I grew up on an asteroid orbiting a dead.
Did you switch to Flux's face when you did
No,
that?
I just did the voice.
Okay, okay.
Wait a minute.
Well, this is so weird.
That's a pretty good impersonation.
That's
actually.
so weird. There's like 2 of you. Oh, I might need to stop. I'm seeing double. Or hearing double. Can you hear double?
What?
What? Yeah. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna go lay down.
Yama just lays down on the ground.
You actually
Next to
have
Schmel?
to.
Yeah, yeah.
You actually have to talk about something. You can't steal mine. It's not allowed. Plus, I know it's not true because you did not escape that place.
No, I'm still there.
Yeah, that would make sense. Except you're here, so.
I can't put one over on you there, Fluxy.
No, I mean,
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's cool.
Yeah, I don't really have a traumatic background. I mean, you
I
know.
don't think it has to be traumatic. I think we're just talking about the past.
No, I mean, you know, I used to be the kind of guy that I wasn't particularly proud of being. So, you know, I kind of changed things around, straightened up, and then Dev recruited me to do one last job, and here we are.
Is that why you keep trying to convince me not to kill people?
That might have something to do with it, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I killed a man once.
How'd it go?
I mean, he died. So,
Well, like, did you get caught?
no. I guess not.
Was it quick?
I don't remember.
Let me just move the magnet around a little bit.
So I think that's where we end this fun little trauma dump session. So Cyrus, how does the rest of the evening go? Aside from
Probably poorly.
the very drunk, do you feel like you successfully at least
Sorry.
tried? Tried. Okay. Tried. Great. Okay.
Had a bonfire plan and everything, but everyone got too drunk too fast.
I mean, you still do both things.
Are you gonna toss us in the bonfire?
No. I think you still do the bonfire. I think about 2 or 3 managed to make it out. The rest are on the floor. We're gonna go back to the present. It is now the month later, and we are in the middle of our dodgeball game. Whoosh! Everyone is expertly dodging, and we've got some points happening. And as we're playing this game, you can hear the telltale beep coming from a makeshift mobile terminal near the court. Every one of you ignores it while you're playing, but it's a reminder that you are now keeping track of the view count on your very first broadcast. About a week into staying at the lair, the decision was collectively made to turn on the cameras. How did that go?
I mean, you're the one who wanted to do it, so it's more of your thing. How are you thinking it was going to work, Cyrus?
Definitely not putting anyone on who would be recognizable. So,
Hieronymus.
Hieronymus is the only one that's good at talking anyways.
Yeah. I mean, you can use the Rock Squad. You can't use Schmel, because I think he got flagged when the train got hijacked. So is that the plan?
run
The
off
plan
the
is that you're only using people who wouldn't be recognizable on camera. Okay.
How many Pearl units are out there? Do you know how many of you there are? Do you have like a serial
Is that
number?
racist? I feel like that's racist.
No, you're actually one
No,
of the
this
product
is out of
line.
character. I mean, many. Because, I mean,
Many.
it's not that you're a unique model. It's that
Right.
your personality is now unique.
So I mean, theoretically, you wouldn't be recognizable as anything more than a standard Pearl.
Other than the patch in my head.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I could change the color on that if you really need me to.
Up to you.
Wear a hat.
Or wear a hat.
I'm just a robot in a hat.
I'm just a little robot in a hat.
I'm just a little guy.
So what are we going to say? We robbed a train and killed a guy, and that we're a threat to the Zolarian community now?
I wouldn't go quite that far, but saying that we took out Dev and stole back a ship after he tried to kill us.
What do we decide? Do we give back the
I think we still
plasma
have to
thing?
do that.
You still have to do
Right, it
that.
has been a few weeks. We
It's been
should
a while.
probably tell them.
I mean, I'm sure they've heard the news.
Well, I mean, it's not like we broadcasted it. Dev just kind of vanished, I imagine.
We did also take over his base, so
Does she know where his base is?
I don't think so.
Does she know where his base is?
That's why people have rendezvous points, so you don't have to give away the location of your base.
So,
The captain of
yeah.
the plasma fag? No, yeah, they were.
Okay,
their
so
drop off is on the
it's not
asteroid.
like we're like, hey, here's your shit back, no hard feelings, and then she bombs us.
Yeah. Nope.
Cool.
Right. So we killed Dev, and we're telling everybody that.
Are we gonna show the jar on camera? I think that
With
would
the
be
sticky
great.
note?
That'd be pretty fun.
Forgot
I like
the
it.
jar.
I think
How
we should
did
do
you
it.
forget the jar?
I can't believe I forgot because I got so caught up with the ping pong balls.
And the idea is that this would get us enough clout with the underground community that the Zolarians wouldn't be able to, actively kill us.
I would say frame it in a way where we killed him because he crossed us.
So we're threatening everyone.
Yes, Hieronymus, are you taking
Not
notes?
threatening, warning. I mean,
Is there anything else we want to say? Is it just we killed Dev and his people and stole a ship?
do we want?
Isn't that the point of the broadcast? Just
Well, I
to
wasn't
tell
sure if we-
everyone the cool things you did?
Well, yeah, but we've done a few like interesting things at least. I wasn't sure if we wanted to talk about those.
We could,
We could take
always-
credit for the train thing.
We could claim
We
the
should.
train.
It'll add to our,
Yeah.
street
People heard about
cred.
that, although
Yeah.
they thought it was kind of insane.
I-
Which adds to people not wanting to cross us because we are crazy.
I would say not saying anything about the scimitar.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense. It's a pretty, I think, recognizable ship.
No, we don't want them to know what our ship is like.
The Zolarians would recognize it. The general public wouldn't, but knowing that Zolarians are probably going to watch. Yeah. So where are we doing this broadcast from? Because typically, pirates do it from their ships.
Old
Deck of
Bessie.
fishing. Old Bessie?
Old Bessie.
We did all this with this
Absolutely.
little ship right here, the little ship that could.
Which is not a
Not
lie.
incorrect.
It is not a lie.
Okay. All right.
That's how good at
so-
pirates we are, you fuck.
Just
Okay.
imagine if we had a real ship.
That's
No one
next
will
on
expect
the list.
this.
Okay, great.
No one would expect that we have 3.
We're gonna give one back. It's fine.
So let me just verify this. Hieronymus, as some other form, is standing on the deck.
I clearly think that it's going to be Captain Yama.
Cool.
So Yama, but like in like a pirate code.
No,
Don't
no, no.
make y'all
No,
the
no, no, no.
face.
I can see it now. Yama tried to create that union, and they put her in the brig, and she escaped.
And you didn't
And
even
she
ask
became a
her. Okay, great. So
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, you're not gonna be
No,
Yama.
God, no.
So
She would
who-
get gacked so fast.
She
Who are
would.
you
Jeez.
trying to turn into then?
I don't know.
Make
I don't know.
up
What
a
do you think?
person, I
Give me
guess.
some ideas here. What do you think?
Well,
It should be someone scary.
yeah, someone imposing. Yeah.
Someone that people wouldn't want to cross.
What if
Uh-huh.
you turn into that Spectre guy? He's pretty scary.
Who?
He stabbed me through the chest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Chest
yeah.
stabby guy.
Yeah, and he's dead. I checked later, so we're good on that. So we don't-
Well,
I checked later again after he stabbed me.
he
but
could
I
have
was-
stabbed you again.
He
Why would you
didn't.
do that?
I said 377 first. And he didn't get stabbed.
If you get stabbed and die again, do you know how insufferable Pearl is going to be? We won't be able to live around her.
That's what you care about?
Yes.
Are you saying that I'm currently insufferable?
No, I'm saying if he gets stabbed and dies again.
Do not get stabbed. If you are going
Right,
to
yeah,
get
that's my
stabbed-
decision. I made the decision to get stabbed. Oh my god. Look, he's dead. I checked. Now you can turn into him. He's scary.
All right. So scary. He was what? The pokey.
He was
sticky
covered in needles and stuff.
Needle guy.
Yeah.
If you want, you can give him wings or some shit. I don't know.
Make it up.
You can turn into whatever you want, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Does this guy have a reputation though? Is there somebody that people might recognize him or?
There was a file.
There was a file, but it was mostly that was one of Dev's right hands, and you might not know this, but you might make a guess that the reason that Spectre was the right hand was because he could be sent in very subtly for when things needed to be taken care of. So there's no reputation of physical form, as far as you know.
Oh, I think it's good.
Works for me.
Yep.
He's big. He's scary. You could change him a little bit if you'd like to make him a little less recognizable. I don't know. You can shapeshift.
I'll give him a bigger nose
Yeah, there you go.
and a mustache.
Did he have a nose?
Put a little spike on the end of the nose.
Maybe some glasses.
I'm not. I'll have to make different glasses. I'm not taking these off.
The videos that we've seen, the pirates always seem to be like having a party or something going on. Do we still have? Did you save all the decorations from Cyrus's thing?
I
can-
keep everything in
I
this
can
tummy.
enchant things to make noises if we want to make like noisemakers.
Okay, so we've got Scary Spectre. Did you recruit Rock Squad?
No, they're gonna be shot on sight if they know who
I'm
they are.
asking who is in this video because if it is just Hieronymus, that's gonna be an interesting
Robot with the
video.
top hat.
Robot with a top hat. So
I
we've got
mean-
2 pirates.
377.
We could wear disguises or
No.
masks.
I think
wear
we should
masks.
put the Rock Squad in.
I can
Okay.
also just turn myself to look like other people. I just don't know who to look like. It's illusion magic, you know.
Yeah.
Turn into someone else scary.
Have we
Who's-
met anybody else who's scary looking?
What
Spectre was
about-
easily
The bomb
scary.
throwing
The
guy.
man with the bombs.
Oh, he's not scary. He was just a little round guy with bombs.
With bombs. I mean, you've never met anyone scary ever? Flex?
No, I'm gonna turn into I don't know. I'm gonna turn into like a weird, like crystalline creature that
Sure.
like looks weirdly similar to another character I made for some reason.
Weird.
So yeah, like roughly humanoid, big old like crystal spikes coming from the shoulder, like green coloration, sort of like holes where the eyes would be, with they're like glowing with this little greenish energy.
Great. I'm assuming we're forbidding Shmel and Yama. Okay.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah.
allowed.
Okay, they're not allowed. And Cyrus, are you
They can
in
work the
this?
cameras,
Cyrus is
though.
recording.
Cyrus is recording.
Cyrus is
okay.
recording.
Okay, great.
But like Yama can be holding the boom mic.
She's in the back with a clipboard.
It
like,
keeps coming into frame.
Just to run the slate.
Yeah, right. Okay, Shmel and Yama are nowhere near the cameras because everybody made a stink. So, wait. So the camera kicks on. How does this go?
You're the one who's talking, so it's up to you.
Greetings, citizens of the Zalarian Empire. We are introducing ourselves officially for the first time. Say hello to the Ether Bastards, the newest, hottest, baddest ass pirate crew in the galaxy.
I'll sort of do like arms crossed,
the
big old
rock
like
squad is like someone's like flexing a little bit.
You may have noticed, if you're tapped into the criminal underground, the lack of a certain blobulous little bastard named Dev.
I got the jar above my head.
He's right here. He made the mistake of double-crossing the Ether Bastards, and now he's our jar filled of bitch.
I'm gonna smack a sticky note in it that says Dev. Dev.
You may also have noticed that in the past there was a certain incident that was hushed up by the Zalarian Empire and regarding a certain train. Well, that was once again the work of the Ether Bastards.
Clip from I think there's like a couple clips of the train car being picked up and moved around that gets played on top of the video
Yeah.
in the broadcast for sure. So you're the only one speaking. Everybody
no,
else is
we're
like,
all like doing like poses and looking intimidating in the background.
It's literally what is it? The Ginzu Force from Dragon Ball Z?
I don't know. I wouldn't
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. We're all just like, like, just in the background.
great, excellent.
They're underscoring my points through the art of interpretive dance.
It's like space sign language, except
Yeah.
you have to use your whole body.
There's one of the Rock Squad that's just like this the whole time, like.
Just like really uncomfortable looking.
So, going forward here, prepare to be dazzled by the incredible exploits of the Ether Bastards. Special shout out to our friends, the Plasma Fangs, who loaned us their ship. We are very appreciative. We couldn't have done it without their help. Give them a big like and subscribe as well.
Prestidigitation, sparks.
Good.
And cut.
And cut. Cool.
Well, I feel like we did that about as well as we could.
I feel like I wasn't playing the role like that. I could what's my motivation? I think in this scene.
No, you know, it's fine. We can edit it in post to like do some extra effects so you look cooler.
Yeah, that will really help my motivation. I think.
Yeah, we'll give you a mustache.
Oh, that is. I've never had a mustache.
We'll put that one effect on that makes the body wiggle like this.
Yeah. Woo. TikTok effects on the
It's like the
broadcast.
explosion with the green screen in the background.
Okay. All right. So that is now out in the world, in the universe.
Great.
Wild.
Good.
Yep, good.
Maybe we
and
should have like given names or something.
let's see what your view count is at.
We did say that we were the Aether bastards, so.
Well, yeah, but like crew name, like
There's
people
0.
names, so people would be like, oh, those guys, we know them. you
Well,
know?
yeah, but the people in the shot don't, like...
We know, but we want people. These are mascots that people are going to attach onto, right? So we want them to see the mascots and be like, I know that guy. That's whatever. Insert name here.
Yeah, we'll issue trading cards later.
Exactly.
There is 329 views as of the dodgeball
Wow, that's
game.
out of the whole galaxy. 329 views.
Yup.
That's like
Yep.
one person every 4 planets
Yep.
within
We're
the
getting
galaxy.
there. Listen, I think that 14 views is great.
Speaking from experience.
You know. Okay, so we find ourselves back in the game. So, Pearl,
Yes.
You did it.
who are you aiming at?
Nice catch.
Nice catch.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and hit Schmel.
Okay, try and hit Schmel.
Take him out.
He's gonna try to dodge. Ooh, that's a nat 1. Oof.
Ayo!
You beat him right in the face.
Right in the nose.
Right in
just
the
like,
nose.
Boom.
Hits him so hard it clotheslines him and he has like a flip.
Yeah, he's on the ground now and like winded. And that is like everybody stops for a minute. Pearl specifically, because I think you have this urge to make sure everybody's
Yeah.
okay.
His nose is more than likely broken and bleeding.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
You're right.
Give me a second.
You shouldn't have
Are
ducked.
you-
It actually kind of made it worse.
Yeah, give me a second. Are you? He's gonna hold out a hand.
Pearl's gonna try and shove gauze up his nose.
Pearl, maybe we should get you a targeting system.
Maybe.
That'd be good. I think we should do that.
As you're fixing up Schmel, you're thinking about more of the digging that you've done. I think a lot of the digging has shown you people that were injured or hurt, or there's a lot of this going through your memory circuits as you're thinking about all this data. You spent a lot of time digging into the Zolarian research project. You found so many, none worth sharing more so than what you've already shared, and really sorting through all the data. What's the garbage? What's not good to share? But you keep coming back to one piece of research, the Eurydice experiment. You first found this when you first got into the Scimitar, Dev's Lair. This is what you pulled up. This is what you found. Log reports showed you that research was being put into testing methods for extending the life cycle of an organic creature past its natural duration. Each experiment tested ways to transfer consciousness. There were plenty of testing grounds, including, not limited to, organic and inorganic vessels. In fact, each test warranted its own label. So you have been downloading all of these experiments and these tests. The Tinman experiment, the Soygen experiment, the Reset experiment. The last experiment listed in the logs was the Eurydice experiment. The Eurydice experiment was conducted in a research lab deep within the catacombs beneath Edu City on Aloris Edus in the Regalia system. Reports have not come from there in several years, but there is still evidence of a lab drawing power. What other information did you find when you were downloading all of this?
Just that in this specific experiment, they were attempting to simply keep this body going, not necessarily the person. They were just trying to see if they could even make a person live longer through these experiments. There's no real word on who this person is, where the hell she came from. Like, it's just like, we got this body here. And most of it was like, almost like you'd think of like those cryopods. It's like more like that, where they're just like, can we keep this body youthful? And so it was like some videos of like the scientists, where it's like, oh, you know, day 281, experiment ZYQ. And it's like showing her in like like all the wires and the, it's like, oh, the heartbeat is all right. And it's just watch, it's just replay.
Bunch of experiment logs.
Yeah, it's like day after day the same thing, and so it's like you can assume that it's working, but then one day the logs just like stop.
That's not ominous or anything.
Yeah.
Did you share this information with the rest of the crew?
Yes.
Okay. So this is all things that you have heard about or seen the video logs of. I assume
And
at some point we can replay stuff.
The Eurydice girl was the one that when we initially brought up, like when Pearl was getting the first transmission, she was like, I know this girl.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so she's extra like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So that information is given to you. And in fact, that comes to you in this moment while you're helping with Schmel, because you're thinking of just someone in need of care. And, you were unable to help because you do not know where this individual even is. You have an idea, potentially where the lab might be.
But it was like also obviously very sketchy, so it's like this is probably hidden somewhere out of view.
Yeah, out of view. So this occurs to you as you're trying to help. A couple more rounds happen. Hieronymus, you're next. Who are you aiming at? I'll let you throw another dodgeball if you want. I actually hit you this time.
Bonk.
Perfect.
Great.
Take that, Cyrus.
Never saw it coming.
Are you trying to hit Cyrus?
Yeah.
All right, DC 10 plus Dex.
That's a 17.
Right.
What is up with Cyrus pulling out the big
I
rolls?
seriously feel like Cyrus is just standing there grabbing the ball.
Not even Dex. You're just not moving.
Yeah, just not moving.
Just not moving. No point for blue team.
Damn.
I feel like Cyrus is that random dad that's just like good at everything.
I'm feeling that. As you're throwing dodgeballs at Cyrus, you're having a good time, Hieronymus. I think you're enjoying yourself, even if you don't want to admit it.
Sure.
And when you were initially asked to join this dodgeball game, I think you said no, and you got looped into it somehow because it was like, well, if Yama's being the ref, we're not gonna have enough people, and like it would be great if we could just even out the playing field and all of that. But it feels kind of similar. That felt kind of similar to the day that Cyrus approached you and asked for your help in returning the plasma fang. How did that go?
How did it go, guys? I want to know.
Yeah, tell me.
Hieronymus, are you busy right now?
In what sense?
Since we said that we only borrowed the plasma fang, we should probably return it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because to be honest, they have a much bigger crew than we have.
Do you want to go do that?
Like by myself?
No, no. I would come with you, but do you want to go do that like now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, sure.
All right. Let's. I'm
What-
going to.
So wait. So we're taking the plasma fang back,
Yes.
and then we are getting back here. How?
We're going to put old Bessie on top of the plasma fang. And we're
Okay.
going to fly the plasma fang. And then we are going to return on old
You look
Bessie.
so worried.
Okay, the plasma fang is a big ship, and it is a fast ship, and old Bessie is old Bessie.
Do you have any other ideas?
No, I mean that's fine. Let's go.
I do not know about you, but I would not feel comfortable giving Otto this scimitar.
This seems like a very wise decision. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, no, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Leave. Not even tell everyone else. We're just gonna
Yeah,
go.
you just leave.
This hangar feels slightly empty. For some reason.
You pop old Bessie onto the fang, and
Hieronymus wrote out a note and gave it to 733.
377.
377.
Fuck it up every time.
737.
You keep trying to call him by different numbers, and he's just not responding.
Can I have a name? Crab. So you pop on to the fang, and is there anything you take off the fang before
Oh, God.
you give it back?
Yes.
You're not required to.
I imagine we
but
already stripped off a bunch of stuff.
I'm just curious what you are keeping.
I mean, well, Trilix would have been moved off.
Yes,
at
for
this
sure.
point, definitely.
All the stuff that needs to be moved, like, as your things. But I'm talking about, like, are you taking anything off of the fang that is native to the fang?
You should take that one hand-drawn picture that I put on the fridge.
We're gonna. Actually, that's not. Taking that.
Put it in your pile of random.
I don't know. Is there anything that we found in any of the rooms? Any trinkets or anything?
Did we find trinkets?
Did we find
Roll for trinkets.
You found a really dusty ping pong ball.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Still gonna keep it.
They played beer pong for sure. Yeah, you can keep it for sure.
And definitely keeping the mug too.
The mug, yep,
Yes.
absolutely. That's your sober mug. Great, excellent. Okay, cool. So you don't really do much other than be like, none of these are ours. Okay, let's go.
No.
And you're gonna take everything over to the asteroid lair.
Yes.
So easy journey. It's not that far away, to be
They've all
perfectly honest.
starved.
What?
Because it's been like 2 weeks since they could leave, so they're all just super hungry.
It's been a couple weeks. And as you land the Fang, you notice that there are very distinct signs of larger ships landing. Scratches, scrapes in the stone in areas that weren't meant for landings. What do we do?
So, I do you have any idea on how we're going to approach them in a way that they're not going to try to kill us?
I thought we were just going to leave it outside with a note.
That's not a bad idea.
that is probably a good idea, actually.
I think, look, to be honest with you, I think she's going to be happy because during the time we've had the Plasma Fang, I have taken the liberty of responding to some of her dating profile things on Tinder.
Oh my God.
And I think I've got her hooked up with some guys who were really going to be, working out for her. I mean, it's not technically catfishing, but kind of it is.
Oh no.
Now, I did not get to see her.
I was kind of pre-screening them for her, I'm playing matchmaker.
I mean, if that is what you think will help.
I think it will. I think there are some. She was swiping. What is it? Right, left with.
Left is no. right
Left.
is
She
yes.
was swiping low on a lot of guys who had some promise. I think. So I think I got her set up with some nice dates here. So she'll be happy.
All right. Well, I'm going to go wipe all of the coordinates of the last few places.
That's
we've
a really good
been,
idea.
If you want to write that note,
I will, in fact, write that
I'm
note.
gonna go wipe the coordinates.
Okay, you go wipe the coordinates.
What would you like me to roll for? Are you gonna make me roll?
Yeah.
Man, if only you had like a mechanic of some kind.
Intelligence.
I think that's a 14, not the worst.
No,
Ball.
Ball.
Oh no.
Ball.
Oops. Oops.
No, that's a 13, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I think like you know enough to be able to be like, hey, Control Alt Delete on this one, not just a delete.
Format C.
Yes, format drive. But it's like there's a progress bar and it's taking so long, so you have to leave. Like you got unless you want to hang out some more, you got to leave it.
Hieronymus, are you done with that note?
I mean, it's a note. It took me like 10 seconds.
I do not know how long it takes you to write the notes.
Apparently, less time than it takes to wipe coordinates.
it is still going.
What's the thing where it,
I
like,
am
goes
going-
back
Yeah,
a
it goes
little bit? You're like,
backwards.
why?
Are we seeing any kind of signs of life from the asteroid? Are people poking their little heads out and seeing what's going on? Why is our ship out there?
As you look closer to the entrance, you see that there are like scorch marks around the outside of the entrance, cracks in the stone.
They're all dead.
Oh goodness, I hope not.
Do you think they may have been attacked?
Oh my God. Please don't tell me we killed them.
Oh.
What are you worried about? I had to stop you from killing them all.
You're not in the same room.
This is Ian.
You're not in the same room.
I hate to say it, but I do think we should at least check to see if they're okay.
I mean, can we like hail them on the fax machine or something? I don't know how this works.
We can try.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, Plasma Fang Lair. This is the Plasma Fang ship. Is anybody there? Hello, over.
Fax machine. No, nothing happens.
Are you gonna go check?
Well, if it isn't the
You stay
consequence
here.
of our actions.
And startle Bessie. It's gonna be bad.
Does it not make more sense for you to stay here and start out Bessie since you can fly it and I can't?
Just keep the seat warm.
Can you get the shit kicked out of you?
I have done that on numerous occasions, it seems.
Can you get the shit kicked out of you and survive?
Well, I have done that as well, but it's not as enjoyable. We should have brought Otto.
Should have brought the rest of your crew.
Yeah, that would have helped, huh?
Crazy.
It was just a return. It was just a drop off.
Don't you hate when you go to the library and this happens?
Okay, can we see in, or is there a door or something that's closed? Would I be able to shoot a flare in?
Yeah, you can shoot a flare.
Okay, I'm shooting flare in.
Great.
Blow up the rest of the building.
One remaining guy just walks out.
Okay, that's a 9. I don't know what you want me to add to that, but it's a 9.
I mean, I think it goes through and it lights up. The first thing that you know is in that first front entrance is their rope course.
Yep.
And like you would expect the flare to like maybe hit one of the ropes or light up the ropes. It just goes straight through.
Nope, we are not doing this.
Oh no!
You don't want all their stuff? Actually, whoever was here first probably took it.
Unless you want to stay and investigate and see if they are alive or dead.
Yeah, I'll go check it out. I mean, we could send you in because of how incredibly stealthy you are. You could just do a real sneaky peek, take a look around, but maybe I should go have a look.
All right, well,
If I'm not back in 15 minutes, tell everybody ciao. It's been great.
Okay, great.
if
Hieronymus-
something happens, message me.
Well, we're going to be
Contact-
talking over our comms the whole time.
Oh, dear.
It's a dragon.
God, I hope not.
Space dragon.
if you don't zip it, it is going to be a dragon, but it's for you specifically.
I'm talking to Robin, not you. It's fine.
Okay, Hieronymus, roll me an investigation. Did you roll the ping pong ball?
Yeah.
1.
Weird.
Wow.
It's my brand new D1 million.
It's a D1.
It's a D.
It's a D1. There's only one side. And it's-
Infinity.
Yeah.
It's an investigation of 6. Hieronymus is far less confident than he was playing to Cyrus. Now that he's actually stepped off the ship and is looking at the scorch marks and the big abandoned asteroid, he's a little distracted.
A little distracted. Do you enter in? Do you like keep pushing forward?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. The lair is a mess. You get through the slashed rope course easily.
Slash, not burned. It's like somebody
There's
cut
some
their way-
scorch mark, but it's like someone came through and
Cut
just
their way
cut
through.
their way through. You see the sleeping quarters torn, blasted, scorched, flipped upside down.
Oh, my.
The treasury wide open. Peek your head in. There's a single piece of trite sitting on the floor. You're welcome to take that if you like. For real. And you enter into the kitchen, and it takes you a minute, and you hear like a scratching sound, like what you might hear like a rat or a mouse or something. And you do the thing where you're like, "Ha! and pull open the cabinet and have your weapon out, and you find one of the Fang's cooks, Mulbo, is hiding in one of the cabinets. They didn't see what happened because they are blind and can't see much. They just know there was a huge commotion, just lots of noise, everything, and it's been quiet since then.
Huh. And there's no bodies lying around, no blood on the walls, no corpses, no signs of like a crazy owl or
No, actually, there's not.
Giant
It's
space
just
dragon.
there's not anything that would seem as though there was carnage, just destruction.
Okay. All right, and making my way through to the room where the communications room where the captain and everybody were.
Yeah, I mean the terminal's flipped over,
Yeah.
but it's empty.
Okay.
There's scorch marks on the wall. There's slash marks in the stone.
And who is this blind person?
Mulbo, one of the cooks.
Oh yeah. Did we meet him before?
You did not.
Oh, okay. No, that's why I didn't remember it.
Yep. You did it.
So you're a
Get
cook.
me. It's not what I've written down.
Brittany, do you need this?
Hit myself in the face. Yeah, they're still in the cabinet while you're talking. to
Yeah.
them.
It's all right, man. It's all right. We were here to return the ship, and I came to see what was going on because it looked like you guys had had a little bit of a kerfuffle.
Yeah, there was some kind of kerfluffle. I don't know what happened. I did not see. As you can see, I do not have any eyes.
Right, but your other senses are hyper effective.
Oh, that's a misconception.
Oh,
of
is it?
Blind people. Yeah.
So, but so you just heard like a lot of noise, but you didn't hear like screaming or.
There was so much noise. I could not tell what was up and
All right.
what was down.
Well, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either be left here and probably starve to death in this cabinet, or I know a pirate crew that has an opening for a cook.
Yes. Yes, we do.
True. I am good at cooking. It would be nice if we could find my sibling, my twin, that also is a cook, because I am better
they
with
also
them.
Two
Why?
cooks are far superior than one. I am on board with rescuing your lost sibling. Is your sibling also blind?
Yes, we are both blind. Yes, that is how we were born.
Well, I'm
Yes.
not making any judgments or casting
No, I
aspersions,
mean a
obviously.
lot of people think it was because of some pirating thing, but
Yeah.
it was really just because it came out of our mama like us.
Okay. Just out of character, point of order, does this person as a pirate who is blind have 2 eye patches?
That's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
No, I have reference. They have no eyes. They're just like really.
Is it like there's like eye holes, or is it just like flat?
I will show you reference. It's
Okay.
I don't necessarily want to describe it because some people might have some eye issues.
Ah, that makes sense.
So I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
okay.
we're getting a little past that mark. So yeah,
so-
they accept your offer
Okay,
for sure.
great.
Now you're
Cyrus!
Yeah, you come on out.
I got a new hire.
What new
There's nobody here, man. This place is empty. There's no bodies. There's no blood. There's no there's a lot of wreckage, but no carnage, no guts on the walls, nothing like that.
Do we know what happened?
There was our new employee who is really very interested in joining our crew. Because it's another voice for Brittany to have to do.
I don't know why
Another
that
name
didn't
to
occur
remember.
to me. I was like writing all this stuff down. I was like, wow, I have such a great little writing session going. I don't know why that didn't occur to me.
Yeah, it always should. We adopt everybody.
Well, that did occur to me. I forgot about the part where I have to talk.
Yep,
Don't know why.
That'll do it.
Couldn't tell you.
All right, so we're going to have a look around and see if we can find this. What's your name again?
My name?
Your name, yeah.
Mulbo.
Mulba.
Bo.
Bo. Mulbo. All right,
Mulbo.
Mulbo. who is going to be, we're going to make him a job offer to be our new cook. Has a twin brother who is somewhat missing, and we're going to try to look around and see if we can find him real quick, and then we'll be back to the ship and book on out of here. Mulbo, any suggestions as to where to go? You know this place better than I do.
Oh, I don't think they're in here.
Oh,
Like, that would be fantastic if that was the solution.
yeah.
But I was the fastest. I've always been faster. Mama always said that I was faster out of the two of us, but didn't make any sense to me because we always finished at the same time. But this time, I was fastest. And I hid so fast, and I do not know where they went.
How long ago did this happen? Was this like just yesterday? Was this a couple weeks ago?
Oh,
How long have you been in that cabinet?
I've lost all sense of time. I was a little bit frightened. Don't know why I said it like that.
Did you become British there? Or?
South England.
They're the same accent for me.
That is strange.
I wasn't supposed to DM.
That is strange.
All right, so you're saying that whoever took everybody on the crew, you're trying to find because your brother is with them. You want us to help you track them down somewhere else.
You're the one saying I am not messing with Zalarians. I don't.
Oh, you think this was Zalarians that did this?
I don't know who else unless it was you.
Well, it wasn't us.
Yeah, so
We just took your ship and left. Borrowed. We borrowed your ship, and we were returning it now because we said we would.
I can't fly it.
No.
Oh.
We got it under control as far as that goes. But so you don't know where anybody went. I mean, you hid and then
I hid and I did not see. Well, that's a figure of speech. I did not hear anything.
Do you know if there are like any cameras or anything in the base here? There's like security cameras or like a recording system that the captain had involved here?
Only in the terminal room where she would send out all her messages.
Yeah.
Well, you can take a look in there, I suppose.
Yeah, let's go have a look there and see if there's any cameras and maybe we can get a sense of what happened here. Because until we find out what happened, we got no way of tracking down your brother.
know.
Do you guys have that weird kind of twin thing where you can sense each other across great distances?
We only have it when we're trying to come up with a new recipe. It's like, we don't even have to say words. It's just a pinch of spice and then some of the meat, and then you got a stew.
Not terribly useful right now. Okay.
Odd form of telepathy.
Useful for two twin cook brothers, though.
Specifically for that, yes.
Yeah.
So you go into the room.
Yeah.
Roll another investigation for me.
Okay. This has to be better than that last one.
Please. There we go.
There's the 16.
There we go. There is everything in this room is like totally, utterly destroyed.
Does it look as though somebody came through and was trashing stuff as if they were smashing things? Or does it look like there was like a shock wave that just sent everything off? You know what I'm
Like
saying?
they were trying to smash it and
Okay.
really just
So like
cause destruction.
somebody went to town on this as opposed to just like an earthquake or
Yeah.
an event kind of thing that just.
It's the you can kind of follow the path of destruction where things have been overturned, and
Okay.
it's after you stare at it for a little bit, everything's destroyed. But you go over to the terminal, and it must have been screen burned in somehow. You can see the last message that was sent out from the terminal.
Nice.
And like a telegram, it says, "They knew we were vulnerable. Zalarians came."
Oh,
Yep.
That makes sense.
We fucked
Damn,
up.
did they
how'd they
know?
know?
We fucked up. We made an announcement about it.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about them killing us now. I'd say it's a
We
win.
made an announcement about it.
And we got a cook out of it.
well,
And
we
then we
we
gave-
announced that we borrowed the ship.
We gave them the ship back after we made an announcement that we had their ship.
That was like a day later. Tops.
Theoretically, if the Zalarians knew where their base was, then that's kind of bad operational security.
Yeah, I mean,
their
that's on
part.
them, really. I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, they were kind of dicks anyway.
They kind of
Also,
were.
why is this your only ship? You got a
Although
huge
on
crew.
the plus side, I got a lot of dates lined up.
Oh my god.
You can be her now. It's perfect. I think this overall is a win for us.
Please continue.
All right. So this is the Zolarians that did this. Yeah. I of course am relaying all this to Cyrus as we're going along here.
Sure.
And after doing a pretty thorough search to make sure there's no living survivors here, go back where the jail cells were and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
there's nobody.
nobody left.
Just
Yeah,
Randy
Mulbo
again.
is the only living person on this asteroid. All right. Well, we'll take Mulbo back to the plasma. Are we going to leave the plasma fang here and just
Absolutely
book out?
not.
No,
No,
we're
dude,
not
that's a
leaving
good
a
ship.
perfectly good ship.
As soon as you said that they were not there, Cyrus switched from the old Bessie to the Plasma Fang and started booting Plasma Fang back up. Absolutely no way leaving that there.
We can at least take it down for like scrap it or something.
Sell it.
Or sell it. I was more thinking like we add extra weapons to our current ship because we can always use more weapons.
And we can sell the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly. Take the weapons off and sell the boat.
Or keep it.
Maybe take the engine. I don't know. We'll do
We
stuff.
can give it to Otto.
Could give it to Otto.
Give what to Otto?
The plasma fang.
Well, if we do that, you
I thought we
definitely
were giving
shouldn't
him
have
Bessie.
weapons.
But now we can give him the plasma fang.
Well, we got to figure out what happened to them first. Let's not give away other people's shit before we know where they are.
That
They
makes
are going to
sense.
I
become
think
part of
that
our
is a
crew
great
after
idea.
this if we save them.
We'll see what happens.
We'll absorb them into our group.
Yes.
We'll just adopt them
We-
as well.
we are the Borg.
Pretty. We'll
we
have an
subsume
entire
all.
fleet. That is the goal, to have the entire fleet.
We're becoming the most
Maybe
powerful
you have more
pirate.
experience with 21.
Yeah, like,
Okay,
go
let's
for it.
real quick.
Yeah, just send me a message afterwards.
yeah,
we'll
we-
swap next stream. Yeah,
Yeah, of course,
You can
okay.
play Flux, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, great.
I've got a great Irish accent.
Oh no.
I can't wait to hear the Irish accent.
It'll be
You already
incredible.
heard it.
Oh.
Zenkri had one.
Yeah, so you can do
Oh,
it.
you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Hieronymus and Cyrus. What information do you give back to the rest of your ether bastards when you come back?
Because you didn't even tell us that's what you were going to do. You just left.
He left a note.
With us?
I wasn't looking.
377.
Where did you left it with the crab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going to return the plasma fang. Be back soon. H.
As you guys land back down, 377 delivered this note back to you.
What?
Where were you? It doesn't.
Yeah, that.
Put the tapes on the computer so I can look.
Bad crab.
Bad crab. 377 and Otto were having a good time.
Oh, God.
That's not healthy. I should change some coding.
Okay, so you land. Then what happens?
I'm just in my lab still. So
Cool.
I'm just like,
Cyrus, why don't you go brief the others, and I will show Mulbo where the kitchen is.
Good
That sounds mighty fine.
luck with that.
With the kitchen? Is it in that bad of disrepair?
No, but
That sounds like a yes to me.
We have an aspiring chef who desperately needs a mentor.
Ah, I see. So my
No, you don't.
services are.
you do not. You do not. You do not.
Oh, my
see.
God.
he just leaves.
I'll find my way around. Don't mind me. I can echolocate.
He just starts yelling.
Is
Oh, okay.
all right. Okay,
Oh,
so going to
jeez.
go find.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Who are you finding? Because I want to start to clarify who is involved in these discussions, right? Because we have a trust level tier system happening. And I want to know who's involved. We've got Schmel, we've got Yama, we've got the Rock Squad, now we've got a cook. Like we've got Otto, we got 377. Who's involved in this team meeting? Who are you asking to come?
Probably. Well, definitely Pearl, Flux, Hieronymus, but he already knows. Probably Yama and Schmel.
Okay, cool.
At least Schmel, because
Right.
he usually tags along with
Yeah.
us and gets caught.
Yeah.
Well,
And is
Yama
now-
doesn't even really want to be part of all that.
Yeah, but
Yes.
his life's already been threatened.
Yeah, Yama's more like our groupie.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so everybody, Hieronymus, You're in this meeting now.
Yeah,
We're all in the meeting room. We're all in Dev's old office. Schmel is also there.
Okay. So we went to go return the plasma fang, and
But you still have it.
yes,
Yeah, I just saw you land with it.
yes, they appear to have been captured by the Zolarians.
Wait.
We would say killed, but there were no dead bodies strewn about their lair. It was completely trashed. But there was nobody on the asteroid except for Molbo, who was hiding in a cabinet.
Who's Molbo?
Oh, he's our new cook.
We now have a
Right.
cook.
He could be a Zolarian spy that was left behind, but they didn't know we were coming, so that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Unless the,
Why would the Zolarians go after the plasma fangs if they were such a large group?
Yeah, also, how would they know where they are? They're really famous, too, so it just...
we did make an announcement we had their ship.
Yeah, like yesterday. That wasn't that long ago.
They must work very quickly.
I mean, if they had the location already, then maybe they were just waiting for a moment. We got their location
Does
too.
that mean that there's always a chance that they have our location?
Well, we got their location by following a tracker that Randy left at his joint.
Wait, didn't Randy take off the tracker when we grabbed him? Did he leave it on the asteroid?
Ooh.
Because they might have followed that.
We didn't really try to hide his base, or we.
Wait, question. So you said you didn't find anybody. Was
the
there
cook.
was there by any chance piles of ash and soot around?
We did not see any evidence of any dead people, just like,
I was thinking disintegration.
well, if they were disintegrated, then it could have happened. But I did not see piles of ash and soot. But it was drafty there, so they could have blown away.
Where could they all have gone?
Drafty.
Well, that's why we said captured.
The entire crew?
I mean, the Zolarians are.
What
I mean, they
would-
could have just possibly jettisoned them off the asteroid into space, and they're floating around as little frozen
Yeah, that's pretty bad too, actually.
corpses. But I think if they were coming to just wipe them out, they would have just wiped them out and left them there. You know, that's the most efficient thing to do. So it seems more likely that they were taken for whatever reason. Can't think of why they'd want to take them, but
Should we do anything about that?
I did kind of tell Molbo that maybe we could try to help him find his twin brother, who was also a part of the crew.
We can just say we tried. We
that-
don't have to actually do it.
Listen, I hear you. We have yet to see how good a cook Molbo actually is.
Right, so we'll wait a little week. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So wait, let me get this straight. The plan is if he's not good at cooking, you're gonna just.
Blow him off, yeah.
Do you want to rephrase that, maybe?
Well, I mean, you know, it's like, hey, sorry, we tried to find your brother and we couldn't. But if he's a really good cook and he's a really valuable asset to the team, then I think we're kind of
Okay, let me ask you this: what if Mobile's only good with their sibling? We don't know what the amount of great recipes
I
were
think
being.
it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
The
I
only
know
person here
that.
with
I'm
morals
just
is me
playing.
and you, I guess. Do you have morals?
I believe so.
Great, good. Everybody else here is a pirate.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of our
mean-
whole thing, yeah.
I feel like since we could have possibly caused this slightly, it may be a good idea to at least attempt, because I'm not 100% comfortable leaving them with the Zolarians if they are alive.
I
feel
will-
like it would be better if they were dead.
I will point out that the cat lady did really try to kill me.
That's true, she did.
She really. I was pretty badly hurt.
Also, they were kind of a bunch of
Drunks.
and jerks, and they just really, their presence they had on the air was just kind of them being a bunch of You know, I don't know.
You want to replay back the broadcast that y'all just did? Maybe. Compare it. Let's compare it between the two.
We did base the broadcast we did off of them, so
Is that what we were basing it off of? I didn't read the script,
feel-
so I don't know.
Oh my god.
I was just trying to look menacing.
Schmel is the only voice of reason.
Listen, if I'm gonna be here and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a pirate, the least we can do is have a sense of self-awareness. Maybe? Just a little one? No one?
What did you get so
Anything?
sassy?
Did you read the self-help book I gave you?
I did. It was
I can tell.
really nice.
That's why.
I'm
Thank
very proud of you.
You
Thank
shouldn't have given him that.
He needed it. Look, he's flourishing.
What was the author's name again?
Smingle Dubenhorf.
One more time.
Smingle Dubenhorf.
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
He's a really great psychiatrist. You don't read much, do you?
No, I read a lot, but it's not those kind of books.
That is why.
we could always look into where they may have been taken and perhaps offer them a position with us if we free them.
That seems to be your MO. I'm not complaining.
And if anything, it'll just be putting ourselves on their good graces, since they are a rather large pirate crew.
I would rather.
Well,
not.
right now they're not a very large pirate crew. Right now they're cook.
Look,
Half of a
Right.
cooking team.
I'm not going to put my own life in danger to save them. But if we can find a way to do it, then we probably should. Because I don't like the concept that pirate crews are being picked off one at a time, because the more of that happens, the more likely we're next.
Without anyone knowing.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Should we make an announcement about the plasma fangs? This is out of
Might not be a
character.
bad idea, actually.
That
You know, it's like, the Zolarians want to silence us, and so after we mentioned our buddies,
No,
the
that's
plasma
actually true.
fangs.
but
If we call attention to it, they're more likely to get called out on it, which means that they're going to be more delayed.
if we call attention to it, then that puts a larger target on our backs.
We could do it anonymously. We don't have to broadcast it.
Just submit it to
yeah, we could
something.
submit a broadcast where you can't see our faces and voices and stuff, and I could change the audio so it doesn't sound like us.
And just make it like the videos just of the plasma fang base being all fucked up.
It's not a bad idea.
So someone needs to go back and get a video.
I mean, we're not that far. It's not
No,
like,
it's a hop and skip. I just want to see if anybody's.
Yeah, it occurs to me that if they know where the plasma fang base was, then the more times we go back there, the more chance there is that they might say, hey, who are those guys that keep poking around the plasma fang base? Maybe we should follow them.
Yeah, that's not good. We
Is
don't
there
want to.
not? Do we not have some kind of robotic drone, something, camera situation?
I mean, we got a toaster.
I mean, I can
A
sense
cloaking
some
thing.
things, but I mean, I can't. We have to get it there. I can't make something that has hyperdrive and throw that out into space. I'm not going to have
we'll
like
just
a drone.
do a
What
drive.
good are
We'll do
you
a
then,
drive-by.
Flux?
We'll
What
do a
kidding?
drive-by. See, you keep driving, then you yeet whatever it is out the side to go towards the asteroid, and we'll just keep going like as if we
Do
weren't
you
even
not
here.
have an autopilot situation?
Yeah, but then the ship's going to get tracked.
I would rather not sacrifice Otto
It's
for
not a
that.
sacrifice if it's a drone situation.
Also, I can make a backup of his entire hard drive, and we could just have another one. It's not that hard to do. He's not that complex. Just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Flux still not caring about robot lives, even though his robo lady's right here.
I'm talking about Otto specifically, all right?
There's obviously a difference.
Yeah, one's an orb,
And one has tits.
and we know which one to care more about.
That open up and provide sustenance.
God, fucking hell. Okay.
It's been 2 weeks. We gotta get it all.
I know. No, this is great. This is excellent. I feel like we've gotten kind of talked in circles. So what's the final plan for getting, you know what? I will just say that footage gets got. I don't care that much.
We spend some time working on
You
it.
spent some time working on it.
Flux now has a floppy drive that has Otto on it.
Yeah, you've got a backup and auto and a ship and a camera.
You could make an entire fleet of autos.
Possibly. We'll see. I have to confront somebody about it. Somebody who will not be named.
So you get the footage. What happens next?
I think we're gonna make a broadcast,
Make
basically
an
just
anonymous broadcast
yeah,
about how.
talking about it. We can't let them get away with this.
Well, hang on now. We did announce that we took their ship, and do we want to run the risk of it flipping around on us that, oh, these Aether bastards, they said
No,
that
we're not branding it as us.
I
It's
understand that, but hey, look at this video showing the Plasma Fang's base all trashed. Maybe those Aether bastards actually took out the Plasma Fang. You know what I'm saying?
I see the connection.
Right.
Didn't you say they left a note that said the Solarians did it?
They could conceivably leave a note
No,
saying
like
this
they
hilarious.
did. It was like the last message that went out.
Yeah,
Oh,
if we
yeah,
can
yeah,
find
yeah.
that, then that's pretty good evidence, assuming
Did
we
it go
didn't,
out?
you know, fake it.
And who did it go to? I wonder.
I thought,
What did
I
it
thought you
say?
found it in the...
We found it. It was like burned into the screen on their thing, like they were in the process of sending the message.
But it didn't actually go through.
I don't know.
Does it say where it was going?
We'll figure that one out next time. No. I don't know. I mean, we'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
I have some time to edit this, so it should
All right.
be fine.
Good deal. So we'll consider that we are working on putting together this rogue YouTube documentary about the government conspiracy to silence the
The
plasma. Fang.
lowest budget documentary
Yeah.
you've ever
It's like one of those
seen.
QAnon videos.
No.
God.
And
Not
it was
like that.
coming.
Not
It was
like that.
coming.
Okay, so there's a video happening. We'll say that this adventure you went on was about 3 weeks in, and so it's been about a week and a half as we're sitting in our dodgeball game, and you still have yet to finish it. It's on your to-do list as you're working on it. And we have more of this dodgeball game to get to, but I'm gonna hold that off for next week because there's lots of things that are going to be happening in the meantime. So I'm going to end the end of the game.
But not the dodgeball game.
But not the dodgeball game.
No, that game goes on for like 3 more sessions. At least. Continue, please.
It's the dodgeball tournament arc.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that makes more sense, yeah. Just like anime.
And the
It's
winner
the beach episode, but it's dodgeball.
beach episode, but dodgeball, and the winner gets a trophy. Things have changed.
Now it's real.
Now. It might take me a couple weeks, but we can get a trophy. So that's gonna be the end of it. Thank you so much for watching Health Hits Experience. Today's adventure brought to you by me.
You did it.
I did it. Colorado didn't even have to tell me how to do the decks on the dodgeball, so I think I'm
Proud
a
of
DM
you.
now.
Proud
I
of
think I'm
you.
good at this game now. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape. I was playing the idol in the engine room today. I love that as a fun little background sound for us all. Thank you to Brandon Montgomery, Mullen Cook, and Alex Giomel Gonzalez in the control room. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. And as always, we will see you again next week. Goodbye!
Oh, wait, now this is insensitive.